so the record that that I feel like sparked the direction of the entire record is Proverbs 3, Tablet of Your Heart. We wrote that song, myself, my drummer, and one of my tenors, Isaac Tarver. We wrote that song right before we were getting ready to go on stage, and we were backstage. And it was just really kind of like a challenge where my drummer was like, bro, you can't write a song off of the scripture right now. And I was like, dude, I pulled out my guitar. I'm like, I didn't do anything, right? So I started playing that, write it on the tablets of your heart. And bro, from that moment, I kind of knew we had direction for the record. I was like, we need to stay in this book. Like, we need to just, like, you know, you eliminate any you eliminate any misunderstanding of scripture and misinterpretation, because now it's like it's on you to digest this word. It's not like, you know, you can't be like, well, man, Todd, he's singing what's in his heart and his emotions. Nah, I'm singing what's in the word. And so if you got a disagreement with that, then you take that up with God. And that's the kind of, that I love positioning myself like that, because it keeps me out of the way of the gospel. The gospel, it can go forth, and you can't really refute that with me. You can refute it and take it up with God. And I think that's the safest way to do ministry, is to point people towards what God said as opposed to anything else. So Proverbs 3 gave us direction for the full album. The production part and piece of my music is something that has evolved over time. My partner in crime in production is Jamel Kimbrough. He's produced every one of my projects with me. And where we are right now, we're way away from home from the beginning. Like, the beginning was just basic production, basic playing. I didn't really allow the musicians to go too far. I think we were building a foundation of just making sure that the people could sing it and the people could play it. This record is a little bit more like you actually got to know how to play this stuff. Like it, you know, they're playing, the singers are singing. I'm even singing more on this record than I've ever sang on a record before. Like I stay in the pocket, and I do it on purpose because I know that other cultures, they don't really approach music the way a African-American culture would. And so I try to make sure that every culture can be a part. But on this record, I said, you know what? I want to just do a record where I let everybody express themselves. Everybody. So the band is playing, they're doing riffs, they're doing everything. And it's just another level of expression to God. And I'm proud of that, like, because you can hear evolution in us. Like, you can hear that the team has gotten more confident over the years. I've gotten more confident in my voice and my ability to usher people in and sing along the way. And so this project is showing big time growth from me and the entire unit, and on the production side. Everything is grown. What I believe helps me to walk by faith, even when I can't see it, is just previous victories, man. Previous victory. I've never lost a battle in God. That's what I always tell people. I've never lost a battle in God. I've never seen God lose. Like, and so that gives me the strength to know that whatever it is I'm looking at, even if it doesn't look like it's in my favor, I know I'm going to come out on top, because I always do. Like, he always causes me to triumph. That's word. That's the scripture. And not only is it the scripture, if you just think back over your life, the things that you were panicking about, things that you were, that we were like thinking that would take us out, they didn't. Like, they just didn't. And they were so big on our mind at the time that they were happening. They were like, oh my God, how can I ever get past this? And then we look back in hindsight, like, he did it again. And so that's what helps me, man. When I struggle with what I see versus what he said, I just think about the previous history that I got with him. Like, that he looks at me like, dude, have we ever lost? Have we ever really lost? Like, you know, we've never lost. Like, at the end of the day, victory is on the inside of me, and I'm going to come out a winner. And that's the mindset that I carry regarding everything.